In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He formed man from the dust and breathed life into him. This man was Adam. God placed Adam in the Garden of Eden, a paradise on earth. To accompany Adam, God created Eve from one of his ribs. They lived in peace and harmony without sin until the day of the fall.
Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die.
Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
And so they disobeyed God, and sin entered the world. They were cast out of Eden to toil and suffer. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel.
Come, Cain, the ground is strong, but so are you.
Take care of the flock and be gentle, as I am to you.
Cain was a tiller of the ground, but Abel was a keeper of sheep.
Cain, my child, this soup is nice, but it seems like there are a lot of ingredients missing, like carrots. And Abel, my son, you've done well by raising such a fat sheep. This is some of the best meat I've ever had in my life. What do you think, Adam, my husband?
I think this meat is great. Well done, my son. And Cain, I told you that you are the oldest son and you must lead by example.
Why praise Abel? I worked harder than him. All he does is to just watch the sheep.
Cain, where are you going, young man?
After all, I am not the one who cursed this land. The only way for me to receive honor is if God accepts my offering tomorrow, and then I will be able to produce more, be better, and surpass Abel.
It came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering, but unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain,
Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
Let us go into the field.
And Cain talked with Abel his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel his brother, and slew him.
Where is Abel thy brother?
I know not. Am I my brother's keeper?
What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
My punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that every one that findeth me shall slay me.
Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, and dwelt in the land of Nod, on the east of Eden. Thus the first murder marked the beginning of mankind's sorrow, but also God's enduring mercy. For even in punishment, God protected Cain, showing his justice and his grace.